Welcome back, guys, to another Tesla video. So we've been hearing a lot of things about the overall car company and how Tesla is right now addressing some issues, small issues, but nevertheless very important to their overall car consumers. On top of that, we'll also be talking about how Tesla is going on a pretty crazy hiring spree. And last but not least, some pretty cool software updates that Tesla is doing pretty much every year to spice things up during the holiday season. Now, Tesla stock recently has finally been moving up and down. There is a little bit more volatility, and that's a good thing because this is what Tesla needs to start going up. And Tesla is adding more and more of these small catalysts, and a lot of these big events are slowly adding up, and I honestly think that Tesla could easily be hitting the $1 trillion mark. First things first is let's talk about Tesla and automatic payments, chargers, and also apartment buildings. Tesla has been recently making a lot of moves to let payments be charged at different charging stations in its destination charging network. First thing is Tesla is adding automatic payment at chargers and also different apartment buildings. Tesla recently has been making a lot of big moves to let payment systems be activated at different charging stations in its destination charging network. But now it also lets you charge your vehicles at different apartment buildings, but this is one of the hardest things to do. So obviously though, if you guys have your own house, charging at your own garage is super convenient. But what if you live in big cities like New York City? Or if you're just like a young business person, or if you're a student, or if you just don't own a home and you live in a giant apartment complex where the parking areas are shared, how are you supposed to charge your vehicle? Well, this is one of the hardest things to do since a lot of these major apartment owners, they don't want to have these charging stations set up until now. Because if it doesn't benefit them, what's the point of letting Tesla include these charging stations? In my opinion, right now, there's a lot of youngsters out there that have Tesla Model 3s, Model S's, and they live in apartment complexes. It's actually a really smart deal because they don't have to pay gas, do oil changes, and they can simply go from point A to point B. But one of the biggest hassles I've been hearing is a lot of people live in apartment complexes. They can't actually get a good charging station. Sometimes they got to go to like their local super center or like maybe a charging station off to the side of the road before they go to their apartment building and charge it there. Literally sitting in their car for 30 to 50 minutes to charge it up once every few weeks. And it's a pretty big hassle. So earlier this year, Tesla launched its Wall Connector Generation 3, which is a brand new home charging station with Wi-Fi connection and also a pretty cool design. Now, this is pretty nice since now if, let's say, you own this small apartment complex, Tesla could let you, the property owner, set up these Tesla superchargers or charging stations. And when your customer charges using your charging station, you get a small cut as well. This is pretty awesome because this will let a lot of property managers do this because not only are going to be attracting a lot of Tesla drivers to your apartment complex, which generally speaking, they have a little bit more money, but it will actually make your customers in your apartment complex way more happier. And you're going to be making some money on the side as well. And you're going to be making some money on the side when your renter charges their vehicle using your charging station. So it's actually pretty awesome. It's kind of a win-win for both scenarios, for the Tesla consumer and also Tesla themselves, and also the property owner. So this is actually a pretty nice deal, and this kind of solves a lot of things. Now, at this current moment, you got a lot of other companies like Blink Charging, Charging Point. They're trying to make their charging stations at major apartment complexes, but that's not really happening. It's pretty slow. But the way Tesla is doing things with this automatic payment system at different apartment complexes and also rewarding property owners, well, that's going to be a much better decision. And they're already setting up a ton of these, and people seem to love Tesla. And second thing is Tesla is going on a pretty crazy hiring spree and adding in 1,000 sales and also delivery people in just simply 2 months. So this is a pretty big deal, especially Tesla is preparing to ramp up deliveries by even more. And since they're increasing deliveries by so much, they added about 1,000 sales and delivery people. Now, these are not engineers. These are not people building the Tesla superchargers. These are just simply sales and delivery people. It's a pretty crazy hiring spree. And so far, there's more and more of these retail locations of Tesla popping up around the country and around the world. And Tesla going on a crazy hiring spree since they are trying to deliver a record number of vehicles in the fourth quarter, trying to hit their 500,000 vehicle mark by 2020. Obviously, though, they kind of need to have a lot of people. Now, just showing you guys that they're hiring this many people simply for the delivery section of Tesla kind of shows you that, hey, maybe they can hit 500,000 orders by the end of 2020. And they could be scaling up even more, especially out 2021. They most likely will be selling 1 million vehicles. For example, in the Shanghai Gigafactory, they should be making roughly 550,000 vehicles, whereas the other few Gigafactories around the world, including the ones in Germany, they will be cranking out the other 500,000. So it's a pretty big deal, and it's pretty awesome. This shows you that Tesla, hiring this many people, they're growing rapidly. These are not engineers, these are simply delivery and sales people, and that shows you that they're getting more orders than ever before. It's a really, really busy quarter for Tesla. Last but not least is the Tesla V11 software update, which of course Elon Musk tweeted out and saying that the software release will absolutely be fire. It's a holiday release. It's one of these itty bitty things that come out of Tesla that makes me and a lot of other people want to buy a Tesla vehicle. It's kind of the thing like things that you don't see with other car manufacturers. You don't really see like Porsche, Mercedes-Benz come out with a funny little update every single holiday season. Like, you don't see that. Like, these are the small itty bitty things that Tesla do that makes a lot of consumers stick with the overall brand and create this really insane cult following. Tesla is pretty much teasing the upcoming V11 software update. It will be released during holidays and it's completely free. The CEO also promises that it will be releasing a lot of different features that has been requested and some pretty cool surprises that no one has really known about. And this is going to be over-the-air software update. It's completely free. It's pretty cool for all Tesla owners. It's kind of similar to last year in September when Tesla announced the V10 software. It brought a lot of cool UI changes like karaoke, Tesla Theater, and also other small improvements for different features completely for free. So it's actually pretty nice. It's kind of like if you buy a Tesla every Christmas, Elon Musk will pretty much give you a little bit of a software present, and it's pretty nice. So let's just see what happens because these are just fun little updates and nothing too much. Now, most likely Tesla will be putting more efforts in bringing video games to its cars because so far that's like one of the most popular items in the overall vehicle. And the CEO has also been talking about Tesla offering a bird's eye view feature through its autopilot camera in the full self-driving beta software package. And also video conferencing. I guess if you're charging a vehicle, you kind of want to get on Zoom and video conference with all your friends and all your coworkers. That sounds pretty cool as well since everyone is working home. So we could be seeing some pretty big things with the V11 software. But one of the biggest things is more games, video conferencing, and also some more improvements for the overall video of the full self-driving beta. That's like one of the biggest few things that people want. So that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Comment below. There's some pretty big news on Tesla. More big catalysts are piling in, and I can't wait to see what Musk has in store for us. Thanks for watching.